I have witnessed in my life many ups and many downs. I have witnessed stock market crashes in the 80s, in the 90s. Seen them rise and fall. Are you an influencer or in the e-commerce? This video will show you how social media is preparing for a recession and how it might affect the future of influencers all over. Hi everyone, my name is Dennis Schleicher and I am here to talk about the current state of social media. It's no secret that the digital age has created an environment of unpredicted success. No one would have predicted the surge that social media has caused, which is a good thing because I'm one of them and I love it. Never saw myself doing this though. For influencers and entrepreneurs. But even though it looks like everyone is doing well, things may not be what it seems. So in this video, I want to go over the unexpected twist and how to prepare for a recession. Or is this a recession that's happening? But even though it looks like everyone is doing well, things may not be what they seem. I'm going to discuss why I think we are on the brink of a social media recession and what it means for the livelihoods. And if it comes to pass, we might as well just get started in this. There's three key things I'm going to focus on that I'm going to be repetitive about. 1, accessibility. 2, engagement. And 3, discoverability. So are you taking advantage of those three key things? So the influencer crisis, yes, this is a huge thing that's happening right now. More and more brands are focusing on, and I've talked about this before, they're talking, if they're gonna spend $100,000 on an influencer, they don't wanna find a big person. They wanna find 1,000 smaller people like nano influencers with anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 followers or subscribers that has better engagement with their audience and pay them $1,000 a piece. That way they're maximizing their efforts because they're finding that people that have more connection with or consider them friends rather than just followers or subscribers. So let's dive into this. The current state of social media and its potential consequences. Well, a lot of this has gone to people's head. Everybody wants to have what's called a blue check mark or to be verified. And now that that is just out of the water because anybody can buy it, I myself refuse to. I just think that a lot of people are, there's a shift happening. And are we ready for that shift? So this boils down to, again, 3 key points: accessibility, engagement, and discoverability. And I got some great statistics here. Social media usage continues to explode and shows no signs of slowing down. 59.3% of the world population is currently active on social media. Over 4.74 billion active users were reported last year alone, and an increase of 4.2% over the previous year. And people are spending more significant amount of time on preferred social media platform. My prediction, well, it's no secret if you understand marketing. YouTube outperforms watch hours by, I forget it's like times 10 of what Netflix and Hulu do combined. So if anybody really needs to worry, it's Netflix and Hulu. So influencer, I was gonna say that as far as the recession's concerned, I think we are in a slight decline as far as the recession is, but I think it means that we need to get a little more creative when we are talking. Again, this goes to accessibility, engagement, and discoverability. So let's dive into those a little deeper. With a spike in demand for more social media commerce, This is people shopping on social media platforms. Approximately 54% of consumers use social media to learn more about brands and its products. With social media commerce, your customers are more likely through your sales and marketing funnels and purchase your product or services faster if someone like myself puts my name on it and says, I'm Dennis Schleicher and I approve of this message. This book written by Dennis Schleicher, is he nuts? Description in the link below. You're more apt to buy it because, or I'm also the author of Scripture Up. So I put my name on it. Link in below. You're more apt to purchase something when someone like myself refers it or recommends it. It's social selling is what it boils down to. So let's go into this even further. With in-app social media shopping, it is now possible to communicate directly with customers without leaving the platform to generate business in seconds. Take, for instance, Facebook's personalized ad experience. 800 million people used Facebook Marketplace every month in 70 different countries. Imagine that, 70 different countries. So Facebook Marketplace is the perfect platform for exceeding and excelling an influencer, even increased pool of qualified buyers and targeted in the right users. You will also benefit from easy to use product categorization and selling your products relatively easy. Depending on your target audience, you can dramatically change the form of your ads. Now, I did a poll. Do you think that we are in a social media recession? Please let me know. Or yes or no, just be honest. And then it allows you to also see the results of those others who have replied. Instagram checkout with Instagram features allows users to purchase product directly from shopping posts without ever leaving the app. And that is the goal of social media. So let me talk about why I see the future is in closed captions. I did a poll in my Instagram stories about a month ago, and I asked people what percentage of you watch my Instagram stories with your sound on or sound off. 77% of them said they don't have the sound on. So they're probably scrolling through this at work or when they're at an event. And so they're reading it. They're multitasking. So this is why closed caption is a key. Again, it goes to accessibility, engagement, and discoverability. And I'm going to dissect those in a few paragraphs and then leave you with my pro tips. Most social media users have been scrolling through videos on silence. Facebook and YouTube launched their mobile app in 2008. 2008 doesn't seem possible. My goodness, I got my first smartphone in 2004. So I think about that, 2008, that's just amazing. And I was scared of them. Can you imagine? I was scared of mobile phones. I was used to the flip phones, or in my case, when I got my driver's license in the 80s, I had a mobile phone, never used it because I could never get reception. And it was analog, and it was 75 cents a minute to have a conversation. I would have a stopwatch. And if I had to make a phone call and if it was 59 seconds, I would hang up on you because I was done. I was just calling to let you know something quick. So that I was running late or that I, whatever. So with video features and closed captions, this is, now that short form videos have taken over the internet, it makes sense to appropriate closed captions for as a default standard in 2023, this year. There are compelling reasons for this. This goes back to what I've repetitively said throughout this video in the last 10 minutes. Accessibility, engagement, and discoverability. So let's break those down. Accessibility. It is not just for people trying to watch a video on silence, but people with hearing impairments can particularly appreciate and have access to digital content more broadly now. Number 2, engagement. Captions keep viewers interested throughout the video longer. And this is a science that is shown. It's that the brain chemically changes when it has the engagement. Number 3, and last, and then I'll go into my pro tips, and then I want to answer your questions. Number 3 is discoverability. Using keywords in captions is integral part of optimizing video for search engines, increasing the number of people likely to see what you are talking about. So with AI software, for example, I'm going to do a video down the road about AI, but I don't think I'm going to do it live. AI is a tool that a lot of people have a lot of controversy over. They want to know, it's going to put everyone out of a job. And my feeling about it is, yes, it could, but the people it's not AI software that's going to do it. It's the people that are inputting the information into artificial intelligence for generating content are going to put people out of a job. Because you have to know how to properly put the information in or ask it. There is also software that I use as a literary agent that detects if artificial intelligence had anything to do with the writing of a book or a manuscript. So this is key, and my agency pays money for that. So I'm going to do a whole nother segment on this. But using keywords in captions is an integral part of optimizing video for search engine, because they know when I speak what I say, and that shows up as searchable content. And remember, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. So let's go over pro tips, and then we're done. And I want to leave it short and sweet with you. My pro tips are: your videos should include keywords that say out loud so that they can also appear in the captions. Add closed captions to shorts and long-form content videos. You can use, like TikTok, automatically generates captions. Instagram, when I do shorts, automatically generates captions. Features that actually process the time and are more efficient. Now, is it 100% accurate? No. But that's okay. People don't expect it to. Sometimes they understand what you're saying, even if it doesn't come out right. Trust me, I'm one of them. So in conclusion, I want you to know that I think we need to get creative in the ways that we use to prepare for the recession that's happening with social media. And it's because there's more and more platforms out there. Hey, Gather In, how are you? Yes, thank you for the hints, and thank you for tuning in. If you're not watching our friends at Gather In, they have a great YouTube channel. It's also harder for people to get noticed in this digital age because there are so many people jumping on the bandwagon. But that's not to discourage you not to do it, because those that are consistent, persistent, and wash, repeat, and rinse will get there, and I guarantee that. So I want to get to your comments, and I also want to say, again, wash, repeat, and rinse. It's accessibility, engagement, and discoverability. Don't give up on that. Hey, Teddy, thank you for joining today. My friend Vicky, I am loving all of your comments. I'm noticing, and I haven't gotten to them yet because it's in a different tab, but you are noticing, you're commenting on something. Oh, and Vicky, this is for you. Pepsi, because I know you're a Pepsi drinker. That is, I love your sister. Vicky says, hi, Dennis, at doctor, but watching in the, I love it. So you're probably using the closed caption feature. Sandy and my friend in South Jordan, Utah says, I love my smartphone. Our friends gather in. I got that part. Now I'm going to read your second one. I'm going well on Instagram, not so well on YouTube. Be persistent. It took me a whole year of being consistent and constantly uploading content. I have another video going. I may have 2 more going up tonight. I don't know. I have so many. My head's spinning. I'm tired and I had to take a Zyrtex because the sinuses, my eyes are watering like crazy because the pollen is nuts in Connecticut. So, but I love Connecticut. It's a beautiful time of year. So thank you so much for all of your engagement, comments. If you're just tuning in, I'm ending it, but you can start from the beginning. If you missed any of it, there's some great information in the beginning. And remember, with every up, there's a down, and with every down, there's an up. And it's like the stock market or the housing market, or, so I believe that it's gonna get worse before it gets better with social media, and YouTube is part of social media. So have a great day or night, no matter where in the world you are. I love you, and most importantly, so doesn't the person upstairs. I'm taking Zyrtex too, my friend Sandy says. I love it. I just got it because my eyes were so, they were bloodshot. Have an awesome day or night, everybody. Bye for now.